Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 7th of November 2021 today, and this is Flosstube number 90. Can you believe that? We're in November already. It's my birthday month though, so that's exciting. That probably means more patterns or more kits for my birthday. Because my other half always says, what do you want? That's the first thing that pops into my head. So anyway, I hope you're all still safe and well. Crafting plenty. I'm trying. This week's not been too bad actually. I've touched 5 projects this week. About 3,500 stitches all in all, so not bad really. I can't complain. I have a couple of things to share with you after my whips. One of them is not a cross stitch. The blanket, we'll come to that later. And then I've got a couple of charts that I will share the link to because I got them free. I found them this morning online free. I get an email from this website and it just came up in my emails this morning that there were a couple of free charts on there, so I had a look and I'll share them with you after. You can see what they are. This is the 3rd attempt I've had at trying to get this video done. I was all set up, the sun was out, my phone was in its holder, and then my eldest started ringing me, so I had to just kind of pause for half an hour. I just got off the phone to him, put the phone back in the cradle, ready to go. The sun was just starting to go down, and then my dad decided to ring me and say, can I just drop a gift off at yours for Logan? So I was like, yes, of course. I've been outside for the past 20 minutes talking. Now the sun's pretty much gone down, so I've had to put my ring light on, so I apologise already for the lighting. It is what it is. There's not much I can do today. I'm in high demand today. So anyway, the stitching, and I've just realised I've put it all beside me again, and I shouldn't have done that. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a bag, then I'm going to find the paperwork for it. So this week, good start. Anyway, the first thing I touched, no, it's not the first thing I touched this week. They're not in any kind of order. The first thing I'm going to share with you this week that I worked on is my Long Dog Samplers Pandemic. This has been going since forever, and it's going slowly. I don't know, it's going slow, really slow. So I'll show you the full thing first, and then I can share with you what I actually did, because I've got 2 halves to share with you, because I came over here and I think there's like a bit of this bit here I've worked on. I think you'll see anyway, because I'll have put the picture in, but then I put a full picture in because I came over here, still got a thread attached. It's not a super long one, but it looks it. And I've been filling in this flower thingy at the bottom of this bird. So yeah, I actually did 371 stitches. Oh, get it all in. Not bad. This is on 20 count. Or is it 20? No, it's 22 count, 1/1. And coverage is good. I like it. I did work something else on a 22 count and I really didn't like it. It was too, I don't know, gappy for me, but this one's worked out pretty well. I'll just move that out the way. Watch the coffee cup. Anyway, the second thing I worked on, did it again, you know what I mean, was my Disney Villains piece. This is from Zana Cross Stitch on Etsy. I'm loving this one. I actually saw a post yesterday of somebody who's doing it, and they're way in front of me. I'm so jealous because like they put the picture I saw was like, whoa, they're up. Everything above my hand they've done, and it looks so amazing. I'm hoping it inspires me to kind of push myself a bit more on mine. Oops. hope so. So, this week. Oh, I hate trying to hold them. They're a nightmare. Anyway, I have been filling... Hold on. Let me fold it a minute because everything I've worked on is kind of on this side. Around all these black patches, there's like 939. And you can't... Oh, you can just... Hold on. Get that to do it again. Yeah, you can see like the navy blue around the black. There's a lot of it around all these black pieces, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just filling all that in so you can tell because it bulks them out a bit. This is on 25 count as well, 1/1 full cross. And I don't get this out nearly as often as I should. But when I do, I love it. I do love it. Just for time's sake, I'm going to leave that there. And I'll sort all these out after. Anyway, the next one I'm going to show you that I worked on is my Temperature Butterflies by the Stitchin Mommy. That's her Flosstube name and her name on Etsy, I think. This week I've been focusing on the second piece because I think I said to you last week that I hate working one pattern, then going back and starting it again. And I was working this one twice. So what I did, that light is a bit awful, is I completely forgot that I hate doing that. And I forgot to start the second one. So that's what I did last week. And then this week, I finished butterfly number 1. And I've actually made just the little smidgenest of starts on the second butterfly. But I'm not going to touch the other one now until this one is completely caught up with it. Just because. Where's the fold? Here we go. Oh, I've got dropsies today. See, I've got 3 and a bit. And I've got the first one done on this one. So, this one will not be touched now until this one is done. This is 40 count. Silver Moon, I think, and I forget where it's from. I do that every time. There's 2. There's Lovecrafts, and then there's another one I use. Lakeside Needlecraft. It's from Lakeside Needlecraft. I knew there was 2. I just couldn't think what it was. Anyway, that's that one. Now we'll do this one next because I haven't got a cover picture in my... I have a Polly Pocket that I keep all my cover pictures in. So like, here's my Polly Pocket, and I put one of all my projects in here, so I haven't got to pull out the cover picture that's in the bag because it's in a Polly Pocket and that's a nightmare, and I'd have to do it for every project. So I just go in here, I pull out the ones I've worked on, and that's that. So, but this one, for some reason, I've never printed one off, and even though I show it in the videos, I think I must print a cover photo off. I never get around to it. I just forget. Riley, remind me after.
Remind me what?
Do another one of those.
Okay.
So,
What cover photo?
Yeah, the next piece I've worked on is Alexandrite by Carolyn Manning Designs. And this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The colours, I am just so, when I work on it, the more colours I use, the more in love with it I am. It's weird. But anyway, this is where we are now. Oh, actually, that ring light does those colours justice, so I'm not going to complain now. Since last time, I think I did that diamond, maybe. Not sure about that one, but then I did all of this. No. There's 2 different blues here. Yeah, you can tell. That tiny triangle in the corner was already there, but I've done all these other triangles. This is on 18 count Ada, just plain white. And those colours look absolutely fabulous, especially there, the ring light. Every time I move it changes. There we go. Isn't it awesome? I just wish I could get a lot more done quicker because it just looks so nice. And I'm in the process of picking a second one to go on there if it will fit. I won't assume that all her designs are the same size. But I'll have to have a look. If it is, I can work it out then. 189 by 189. So we'll have to check on some others and see if they are the same. Just pop that in there. And then I've got one more to share with you. And you all know what this one is because it's my regular every week one. It is my Amy Stewart's Minnie the Amazing Animal Kingdom. That's not mine, it's Kelly's, so stop saying that. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And it looks just amazing. It feels closer to a finish than it is when you look at it. This is where we are. Those little gaps are getting smaller. It's amazing, isn't it? 25 count 1/1 full cross this is, and CXC threads only. And I've been working a lot this week on the lighter colours. It's really annoying. 3747. It's a very, very, very pale blue. Very pale. No, it's not even blue. It's like a pale, very pale lilac maybe. But it's looking awesome. So yeah, he's nearly finished. Yeah, there's just a tiny bit of stitching left in his belly around here in his leg. This one's still got a chunk to do. But I'm not enjoying all the light colours. That's why it's not been worked on quite so much this week. And I've not even been telling my stitch counts. Anyway, 1,732 I've done on this one this week, which is a little bit short of the 2,190 goal for the week. I don't know. I think I burnt myself out. So I'm going to just... I was going to work on it today, but I'm going to take the break. I'm going to have a break off it today and then start afresh tomorrow. Because if I just take that 1 day break, fingers crossed that's just what it needs, me to take that little break. So I've got a little bit of catching up to do. Not too much, but I know I was a couple of 100 stitches behind last week, so it's probably about 500 stitches now that I'm behind altogether. But you guys know me. I'm sure I'll make that back in this week coming. Anyway, I'll actually share with you now. I will put a link. It's in my email somewhere, and I'll use that, to these two charts that I got emailed about this morning to say they were free. They are actually pretty awesome. This is the first one. It's from Gathered. It was apparently in a cross stitch magazine at some point. Isn't that sweet? Perfect as well. Christmas is only around the corner. Anyway, no, that's not even anything to do with it. The second one I found is, look at that. Let me just see if I can get it to focus a bit better. That cushion, I think it's because the cushion is so pale. But you've got the snowman, the sleigh, the Christmas pudding. What is that one? And it looks like the baubles on a tree. The tree, the polar bear, the stockings, and it looks awesome, and it says in the middle, just Merry Christmas. So I'll put links to both of those in the description box. Who doesn't like a freebie, right? And it's near Christmas, so they're perfect. Now, non-stitching related, me and Ellie started the special drill, the diamond painting that I got from One Day Saving. Yeah, I think 2 days and it was already done. We had a blast. Look at that. How beautiful has that turned out? They're even, you know, her eye are ABs, blue ABs, and they look awesome. So the rest of it is crystal rhinestones. The only proper drills are those ABs. And laying in all these stones was just, I loved it actually. So, so pretty. This is going to be Ellie's now. She's just got to see to it and then hang it. The only other thing I've worked on is my blanket. It's way too big for me to hold. It's bad enough trying to deal with it and stitch with it on my lap without having to hold it up to the camera. So what I'll do is I'll insert a picture. I'll take it off the stand and I'll insert a picture of where I am right now. How awesome does that look? Isn't that amazing? Anyway, it's hard work. I mean, it's wider than both of my arms extended, so working it on my lap is a nightmare. So to get it down and try and show it you in the camera would have been just a no-go. But it's coming along nicely, and I will keep you updated on that. I'll pop in some pictures when I'm, you know, working on it and moving along. Anyway, I was asked by one of my subscribers how I manage when I'm working on my supersize Once Upon a Fairy Tale. I said I'd show her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my my stand and my frame that it's in at the moment, and I'll kind of give you a, this is sort of how I do it. Okay, right, hold on. Right, okay, I've got it all set up. It wasn't actually set up in my frame, but I've actually gone to the effort of getting it out. I'm putting it in the Poser Lock frame just so I can give you an idea. This isn't my stitchy spot. My stitching spot's over there on the sofa, so it's not quite how I would have it, but it's very close. So I'm gonna, don't be sick, I'm gonna take you out of here. Okay, and sorry, close up. I don't think I can flip this around. So what I'm going to do is, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to flip you over. I have my, excuse the box, I have my Stitchin. I don't do big frames. I'm not a fan. The biggest I've got is Kelly's, and that's about it for me. This isn't as big, but this is out of my Lapman frame. And what I do is I just put in the bit I'm working on in the frames. I roll up any extra. I would normally have a piece of fabric on there so they don't get dirty, but I've just put it in really quick just for you. And then the extra fabric, all here, I leave that sitting on the sofa right beside me. And then obviously when I finish this section, hold on, when I finish this section and I move down, this will all be extra at the top, which will again will be covered with a piece of material so it doesn't get dirty. So that was hard work. So you sort of get an idea what I do. That was warm. Sorry about the light. I actually shut the blinds and put the light on because it was just too dark and the ring light was just so in my face. So that's how I stitch. I prefer a smaller frame, and I've got a smaller little piece to work on, and I keep moving it when I need to move it up or across or whatever. That doesn't bother me. So I stick with the small frame and then just move it when it's necessary. Just literally the fabric is just like all at the side of me when I'm sitting. It's not even in the way. Or let's say I'm working on the left side, or the right side would be down here. And it wouldn't matter because I'm a two-handed stitcher anyway, so my right hand is permanently underneath, you know, unless I'm pin stitching it at the end, then my right hand comes on top. But because I'm a two-handed, it's easier. I haven't got to mess about with coming on top and then going back underneath or anything like that. That's why I love this frame so much. So I hope that gave you the information you needed. I like working that way. Everybody to their own, each to their own. I knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Let's just move on. Okay, so as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.